Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how to make a cable brush that will show here in Cable Basher. So to begin, we can go to the Help menu and say Create Model Template, and that will create you the detailed layout of how you make a cable and the optional components you have, as well as anything that might be required. And right now, everything you can see here is optional. So the sake of explaining to you how this works, we'll go ahead and we'll publish this as a brush. But before doing that, we'll go ahead and add a material to this. We'll have to fix the IDs real quick. So we'll just do material 1. We'll make this guy material 2. Because the colors will make it easier for you to see where each part gets placed within the tool. We'll have 3 there, and paste. This will be 4. So go ahead and collapse all these. Collapse 2, collapse 2, and collapse 2. Okay, cool. So we'll select this. We'll go File, Save Current as Cable, and we'll say Awesome Cable. And we'll hit Enter. Makes a preview for us, and you can see it shows up here in the tool. So if we go ahead and delete that, we'll go over to some cables I have that are just some simple spine shapes. We'll go ahead and select this helix one. We'll isolate it just to focus on how this tool works. We'll hit the preview button, and we'll go ahead and select this. Now you can see here, by default, we have all the options turned on. And now if we go ahead and toggle some of these off, you'll see those sections start to disappear. This allows you to really take full control of the cable and what parts of it you might want to use. If we want to turn off the rings, we don't need those. If you want to use the rings, you can actually come up here and control how many of them you want placed along the path. By default, it goes to 10, but you can go crazy with it and put on there as many as you want. If you don't want to use the rings, maybe just the middle section, you can go ahead and just enable that, or you can turn on the ends. Now what becomes really powerful about that is you can go into some of these larger cables. When you hit preview, and you can make sure these are all turned on, and you can see we got the end cap down here and the start over here, and we have our little rings that go across it. You might, in some cases, need to up the ring count, or maybe just hit 0 and turn them off, or you can turn them off by toggling this down here. So it really makes the creation of your cables really powerful and versatile. And next we have the radius parameter, which you can adjust that. So if we make it, say, 20, you'll see our cable gets a lot larger. We'll go back down to 5 or 10. We can go up to 50 even, which is huge. So yeah, that's quickly making a custom cable and putting it to use.